Hi, Margaret.
Hi,
So nice to meet you. I'm Emily.
I've watched the tutorials.
That's awesome. How did it work out? Did it work okay for you?
I'm getting better.
That's awesome. Yeah, it takes a little bit of a learning curve, but I mean, if we can tie our shoes, we're overqualified. We'll figure this one out. It's just wrapping hair. Takes a couple tries for sure. Um, so to give you a little background, of like how this will work is first I'll answer some of the questions you put in your questionnaire, and we'll go through also, if you want, we can wrap our hair together and I'll just give you any pointers or corrections along the way. Uh,
Great.
awesome. Okay, cool. So your questionnaire, I know you mentioned that the scrunchies are hard to add because your hair is shorter. When we do the wrapping, I'll help you. We'll see if we can make that easier for you. I don't have
Okay.
any other solutions aside from that. We don't have any other scrunchies. The Mr. Spritzer you mentioned, it's on our website and I can send you an email with the link. It's just on robecurls.com, but I can send you a link of where you can buy this guy. He's super helpful.
Okay.
Cool. So when you did it, when you practiced, where did the curls turn out good? How did you like the curls?
I liked him.
You liked them. That's awesome. Okay, great. Um, so in that case, if you know how to prep your hair, normally I start with dry hair and then I lightly dampen it, ear
And
level.
I've dampened mine.
Perfect, perfect. Awesome. Until the Mr. Spritzer arrives, I always recommend using a washcloth to dampen the hair. To start with dry hair, and you take a washcloth and you just soak it under water. And if you wring it out really tight and then just wipe your hair, ear level down,
Okay,
it's a great way to dampen it. Give it a
I'll
shot.
try that.
Yeah, give it a shot. It might work better. I don't know, but yeah, it can't hurt to try. Okay, cool. So we can get into wrapping now. So if you have your headband, Margaret, awesome, cutie. So when I start, I like to start by folding it in half first.
Mhm.
So if you fold it in half like this, so that the ends are even. So I like to start, if you want to mirror what I'm doing, we'll take it from the top. So I fold it in half so that the ends are even. Perfect. Awesome. And you do that. I love that you do that. Great. So now we're going
Excellent.
to swoop in and grab the hair and get it over that little crease you made there. Awesome. And twist that the other way. Margaret, you're doing a phenomenal job. Usually I spend most of the tutorial teaching people how to do this step. You rock. You rock. You did so good. Okay, wonderful. So now we can work on the other side. So I like to start with a small front section. And we're going to take our hair and wrap it over and then under. Awesome, Margaret.
Then,
One question I have for you, I forgot to mention, the wire should be in front.
yeah, it is.
You're great. Thank you. You made my life easier. I feel bad. I forgot to mention that. And then we're going to add another section right underneath the first and combine them. So now I have that second section under the first and combine them together. Perfect. Great job, Margaret.
Okay.
And then you go over.
I'm trying to keep the band close to my head.
Very good. Yep, that's the right way to do it. Keeping the headband close to the head. Perfect. You can wrap it around again to lock it in a little bit. Awesome. And now we'll add another section right underneath and combine it. So these sections, they're not deep. You're not grabbing hair from back here. You're just kind of going an inch in and grabbing it. You're doing such a good job, Margaret.
Maybe I better go back and catch that piece.
We can,
Okay.
there you go. Yep. And if you want to give it a little tug to make sure it's not slide, I see one piece is sliding out a little bit. If you just tug that,
I'm gonna go back.
yeah, that we can do that one again. I'll take it back with you. So we add another section and combine. Fabulous. Amazing.
Okay.
Perfect.
Now, am I at the point where I would
Yeah,
do the whole? Okay.
you are good. You could teach these for me, Margaret. You're at the ear. This is when we grab all the hair that's left. Perfect. And you're keeping it close to your face, towards your jawline, which is perfect, Margaret. Awesome. All right. So we're at the end. You did a, Margaret, awesome wrap job. Really. Okay, so then we're going to grab our scrunchie. And
I'm getting better.
you are. I have like no comments. Each wrap is touching the last, so your curls will be consistent. You're doing a good job of adding the scrunchie too. Now this is the third one. Yeah, slide it through. I try to make them extra stretchy so that they would be easier. I think the head,
Okay.
yeah, there you go. Perfect. And bring it up a little bit. Margaret, you nailed it. I'm sorry I don't have many pointers. You're doing a good job. You don't need me. And now we repeat on the other side.
And then you just leave this one in front, or, well, I'll just leave it in front.
You can leave it in front for now, and then I'll show you some pointers at the end. So we'll repeat on the other side. Great. You have wonderful hair, really.
I wish I could buy a white
You
one
you
so
want
that it matches, it blends with my hair, because I've been wearing it out and about, and this is an updo.
yeah. I just took a note. I'll make a note for our next round of production. We'll make some white ones for you, Margaret. We will. It's gonna
Okay.
take a minute. It takes like about 4 months for product to arrive once we put in an order. So it's gonna be a while, but hopefully for the summer. Here, let me help you. Let's
Mm.
start from the top. So why don't we yeah, relax. We can let go. And why don't we start from the beginning and straighten this guy out a little bit to make sure he's nice and straight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because when you're wrapping it, you should be able to let go and you don't have to put your hand on top. That'll make your life easier.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it should stay in place. There you go. Yeah, that'll be more comfortable. That's it, Margaret. Awesome. Over, under. Perfect. And then you add another section right underneath. Very good. Around. And now we're going to add another section underneath and combine it. Awesome.
Now should I do the whole?
Yeah, I think you can do the whole thing now. Add them all together. There's one chunk of hair. Beautiful. And then pull it around. Really good job, Margaret. You're doing a good job keeping it close to your face. Yeah, awesome. I'm so impressed. How many times have you practiced?
I've worn it up 4 days.
That's awesome. You're really good. You're pro. You're basically pro at this point, honey.
And I'm getting, every time I wear it, I get compliments.
Ah, I love that. I do. I love that so much. That was part of the most important thing to me, was that we weren't stuck at home waiting for our hair to set. I wanted to make sure it was stylish enough that we could be out and about while your hair sets, so we can live our lives. And I love it. I love the updo too. I think it always makes people's face look nice and open and accentuates the cheekbones. And it looks like
Okay.
bridal do.
Now twist it back.
Correct. Yep. Just twist it, tighten. Perfect.
Okay.
And here's what I like to do for this step, which is you cross them in the back, switch hands. The one that's on top, I tuck it under. The one that's under, I tuck it over. But there's really no wrong way to do it. I missed a piece of hair. Oops.
And I liked your suggestion. I tried using some bobby pins when I was through.
Yeah, the bobby pins can definitely help if you have shorter hair or hair that kind of slides out a little bit. I don't think you need it so much. It looks fabulous, Margaret. I am so impressed, so impressed. So now you just want to make sure your hair's 100% dry before you take it out.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. And when you take them out, you don't have to take it out if you don't have to. I'll just show you quickly. So when I take them out, one thing I do is I just twist the opposite way, and that'll loosen the hair up to make it easier to slide out. Then it'll just fall out nice. And my hair's not great for this because it's not curled yet, but if you want, you can always take out small sections and finger curl it, and that'll create like more curls. You can break up the curl pattern and then create like a whole head of curls by just taking small sections and just twisting them. And then each of these will pop into it looks like you used a curling iron. So that way, if it comes out as one large curl or two large curls, you can always just turn it into 10 curls or however many you want. It just
Okay.
pops right. Yeah. Do you have any other questions for me or anything else you would like help with? You look awesome. You really do. You look beautiful, Margaret.
when when I'm doing it so I can go out, I try to make my part down the back straight, but
Yeah.
that's kind of difficult. But I'm working at it.
There's a good comb I can show you that might be helpful. If you wait 1 second, I'll go grab it. Do you have a minute? I'll go
Yes.
search over here. Okay, I'll be right back, Margaret. So the comb, it looks like this. I don't know if you've seen it before. You might have one, but this point here is helpful. Another thing is chopsticks. Chopsticks are helpful. If you have leftover Chinese food and it came with chopsticks, you can use a chopstick. But all you would do to help with the part, let me twist this the other way. Ooh. All right, so to help with the part, if you want to go down the middle, you would just kind of start down here and then just go straight back using that pointy part.
Okay.
And then doing that, it'll help to make like a clean part line. Granted, I go this way first because I part from the side first and then you can go straight back. But one of these just helps to go shoop right back and it'll just make that line for you. If that's helpful.
Perfect.
If a chopstick lying around, give that one a go.
Okay. Thank you so much. I'm going to be a good advertisement for you because I wore it to church, people saying, "How did you do that?"
That's amazing. I love that. Thank you so much, Margaret. That means the world to us. It really does. I truly appreciate it. Thank
So
you.
I'm going to thoroughly enjoy it. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Happy curling, Margaret. It was so nice to meet you.
And thank you, Emily.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Have a good day. And you too.